Welcome back everybody to this week's video. So today we have a piece of sycamore on the lathe and we are going to be making a couple of candlesticks. So right now we've got a Forstner bit in the lathe and we are going to be drilling out for the tealight insert. There you go. Alright, we've got the camera flipped round into a different position and the lathe turned on. And we're going to start by turning it to round. And the first tool we're using is the mid-size rougher from Easy Wood Tools. Taking all of them corners off. There you go. And we've got a storyboard here so we can get the candles as close together as possible. Storyboards can be made out of cardboard or wood or any material you like. Obviously I've chosen cardboard from an old notepad. There we go, got our reference lines marked out. And now we're just going to start by turning it to shape. We're going to start with a cup end and we're going to use the number 1 hollower to start off with. And the parting tool to mark out the bottom of the cup. And now the bottom of where we're going to part it off eventually. And now we're going to go back to the rougher and shape the cup. And we're going to switch to the mid-sized detailer to finish that shaping. There you go. There was still a few flat spots on there, so we're just going to get rid of them with the mid-sized rougher. And now we're going to switch to the mid-size finisher and do the shaping of the stem. Here's the mid-size rougher. It's just going to take out any lumps and bumps and get everything nice and flat. And there we go. Still a little flat spot on the cup, but we can get rid of that on the next step. I've already done most of the sanding, so now we're just going to go up to 240 grit from Klingspor abrasives. There you go. Give it a nice wipe down with some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol just to clean the grain. And now we're going to add some Plum from the Hampshire Sheen Intrinsic range. Apply that all over. And stop the lathe and give it a quick check to make sure it's all over and covered. Now we're going to turn the lathe up fast and we're going to dry it off using a bit of friction. There you go. Alright, so now we're going to sand some of that back using 400 grit. Don't want to take off too much though. There you go. Still leaving some of the Plum left behind, and here is some violet from the Hampshire Sheen Carnival colour range. We're just going to put 2 coats of this on. So here is the first coat now. Get that wiped all over. And turn the lathe up fast, and we're going to dry that with a bit of friction. Slow the lathe down, put the second coat on. Speed it up again and dry it with friction. And there you go. And here is some purple embellishing wax from Hampshire Sheen. You're just going to wipe that all over until you have nice even coverage. Start with the lathe on pretty slow. Again, make sure you get nice even coverage. Then you turn the lathe up to about 1000 to 1200, and then you buff it in and build up that heat. Be careful not to push too hard, you don't want to wipe off any wax that you just put on. Just buff it in and build up that heat. And there you go. Alright, so now we're getting towards the end and we're going to part it off. We want to make sure we undercut it so it sits on its edges and sits flat on the table. So the candlesticks didn't turn out 100% exactly the same, but I got pretty close, so I'm happy with that. That being said, here are some pictures. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Please don't forget, hit that thumbs up, click the subscribe button, show your friends, show your family, show your enemies if you like. And if you want to see any more of my videos, click them links on the right hand side. And until next week, I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.